Sylvester was an agile young man in his early 30s. Since he was a teenager and lost his parents to a ghastly motor accident, he has learned to do some menial jobs to get money and added to the little his poor uncle is giving him. Because of his desire to become an engineer, he has to double his effort to do more jobs and get more money. He was doing this when he discovers that he do get enough money for the day. He was engrossed with these works till it became a part of him. He got admission into the university to study mechanical engineering, and it was as though gaining admission into the university fueled the menial jobs he was doing. As a student, after a long day of study, he would not go back to the hostel to rest. Instead he would go and look for any work he could do for the next 3 hours before he comes back to freshen up and prepare for another night work. He does these works to get money to sponsor himself in the school. Although he was a Christian and got born again in his first year in school, he still did not really have time for fellowship except on Sundays, and before the service is over, he is out to meet up with the work for the day. Little did he know this rigorous work and activities is having side effect on his health. One day the student pastor met him in his class to discuss with him on how he has to reduce the level at which he works because of his health, but he turned deaf ears to the advice because of the money he was getting to sponsor himself. The fellowship he was attending on campus volunteered to be helping him with some money, but he sees that as a burden to the fellowship as their needs at the moment is enormous to attend to. Whenever anybody in the neighborhood or community is looking for any person to help them out with menial job, it was Sylvester that is always the first in mind. While preparing for his final year exams, Sylvester will have sleepless nights studying after working at night in a bakery to the extent that he barely take his rest. One day, while preparing to write a major exam, he collapsed and was rushed to the hospital, and the only thing the doctor could diagnose was that he needs rest. He was in the hospital resting for 3 days at a stretch before he could get himself, and God helped him that he did not miss his exam because it will have resulted in extra year. The brethren from the fellowship met with him and told him the importance of rest, that even God rested after 6 days of working. He reduced the work till he graduated from school. After graduation and there was no job forthcoming, he went back to his menial work and even earned more money. He faced the work more seriously this time than when he was on campus, and he forgot about the experience he had in his final year. People were complaining to him, but he did not listen to them because of the responsibilities he had to attend to. He will even tell his friends that what happens on campus was coincidental. After a year of working and not paying attention to his health, he broke down, and this time around, he almost lost his life, but God intervened. No much treatment was given to him because it was diagnosed that he has high blood pressure due to lack of rest. He was allowed to rest and feed well for a week, and the blood pressure normalized. After that experience, the doctor warned him that if he continues that cycle of work, he may die untimely without any sign. He then took caution and went to God in prayers and fasting for 3 days, and God provided a good job with good salary and enough time to rest and do other things since he has the experience of the work. The moral lesson here is that our body needs rest, and we must always create time to rest and take care of yourself. Besides, prayers and fellowship with God should not be forsaken. If this story has blessed you, please subscribe, like and share to get more. God bless you.